Milty.
Ma'am.
Edmund has been very cheeky. Shall I laugh at him or chop his ugly head off?
Well, one hates to be harsh, ma'am, but I do think a bit of choppy is the only apt reaction.
Very well. Kill him! Unless, of course, Eddie, you've got a present for me?
A present? Yes, certainly, Your Majesty. A present.
Quickly, getting bored now.
Yes. Now, these may not look much.
They don't.
No, but, well, let's say that there was a place where you could buy absolutely everything.
We already have those, Blackadder, and they're called markets.
Right. Well, imagine that, but times 10. As it were, a supermarket. Now, if you gave someone at one of these supermarkets this, he would give you some bonus points, which would mean that once a month you could buy a tin of baked beans at half the normal price.
Kill him!
No, that mustn't be.
What are they?
Oh, they're just sort of sweets. Minty things.
I want one.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh, it's got a hole in it.
No, they're meant to be like that.
Oh.
That's how they're made.
Oh, Blackie, you are so naughty. It's the tastiest thing in the history of the world. Try one, Milty. What do you think?
Indeed, ma'am. The most pleasant.
This is incredible, because, do you know, Smelty, the way it usually smells so bad it's like you've eaten a whole stoat for your breakfast.
Well, I am aware I have a less than orthodox mouthful odour, ma'am, yes.
Yes, well, you don't smell like that anymore. You smell absolutely yummy now, and not at all like a turd.
Ah, what a pity.
Well done, Blackie. Here, take this, you sexy blood.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now, go forth and bring back lots more minty things in the next 5 minutes, or I'll come after you and crush your skull like an egg.
Certainly, Your Majesty. I'll be right back. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am sorry. Wait a minute. You're not...
Will Shakespeare, yes. Don't say it, I know. You hated Two Gentlemen of Verona. This one's much better.
Well, bugger my giddy aunt. You couldn't just sign something for me, could you?
Well, certainly.
Sorry, Sister Biro. Thank you. Oh, and just one more thing.
Yeah.
That is for every schoolboy and schoolgirl for the next 400 years. Have you any idea how much suffering you're going to cause? Hours spent at school desks trying to find one joke in A Midsummer Night's Dream. Years wearing stupid tights in school plays and saying things like, "What ho, my lord," and "Oh, look, here comes Othello," talking total crap as usual. Oh, and...
Oh!
that is for Ken Branagh's endless, uncut 4-hour version of Hamlet.
Who's Ken Branagh?
I'll tell him you said that. And I think he'll be very hurt. Right, let's get out of here, Balders.
Certainly, my lord.
By the way, if we're lucky enough to get out of this alive...
Yes, my lord.
Remind me to kill you, will you?
Oh, all right, my lord.
Now, it was down here when we were at the dinosaurs. It's in the middle now, so why don't we try it here? That should do the trick. Yes, I suspect that's a little too far forward. Back! Oh, God, where are we now?
Oh, dear. You think it's safe?
I don't know. Does this look like a dangerous place to you, Baldric? This empty wood?
Well, what have we here, my tough band of freedom fighters who have good muscle tone and aren't gay?
Oh, God.
Ha! Look, lads, we've captured Lord Blackadder!
Wait a minute. Are you Robin Hood?
Am I Robin Hood? Is Will Scarlet a puff in tights? Is Friar Tuck a fat tub of lard with a ridiculous haircut? Is Maid Marian a hot little honey with thighs like two halves of a nutcracker?
Yes, I am.
Woof!
Woof.
Woof! Woof!
Oh, yes, it's nice to meet you at last. Because there's one question I've always wanted to ask you.
Fire away! One final question before I impale you with my magnificent weapon. And I'm not talking about my enormous...
Yes, I know you're not.
Oh, right, sorry.
What puzzles me is this. You rob from the rich.
Yes! That's right, yeah.
And then, when you've robbed the rich, you give it all to the poor.
Yes! I love giving it to the poor! Woof! Woof!
Now, that's the bit I don't understand. You men risk your lives in combat?
Yes!
You risk certain death if you're caught?
Yes.
You live here in this forest in total squalor? I mean, I'd hate to think what the toilet facilities are like around here.
Not very nice, actually.
And yet you still give every single penny to these so-called poor who just sit on their backsides all day,
All right, shut up now.
laughing at you, saying, oh, no need to go to work today. Robin Hood and his merry men will be along in a minute with a big pile of cash.
I said shut up!
I'm surprised they don't call you Robin Hood and his bunch of complete lunatics.
Right, that is it! Shoot him, boys! I'm great and he's not!
Robin Hood and his band of merry morons.
Ready? Aim! Fire! Oh! No.
Can I say that I think you made the right decision?
So do I, gorgeous.
Ding dong. Well, Maid Marian was pretty friendly.
So was Will Scarlet. Really nice guy.
Still, the sooner we get home, the better. We've started to affect history, and that's dangerous. We've already wiped out the dinosaurs and killed Robin Hood. God only knows what's going to happen next time.
My Lord Emperor, I, the Duke de Darling, bring news. The English have reached Waterloo. Good, prepare to attack. Very well. But first, I would like to ask, why do we want to invade Britain in the first place? I mean, their wine is made of the pee-pee of cows, and their women all have big beards. We invade, darling, because the British think they are so tough. They think we French are sissies. They call us weeds and whoopsies and big girls' blouses. With respect, my Emperor, we are whoopsies. We invented the tapestry, the souffle, and the sweet liqueur. We will be slaughtered the minute we mince up the hill. Do not despair. It is my firm belief that God hates the British. He will intervene miraculously and send us a glorious victory on this field of Waterloo. Oh, bravo! A lovely uniform today, by the way. Oh, thank you. I think it works. Your Grace, the French are approaching.
Excellent. I have a superb plan which cannot fail but result in the complete destruction of the French army.
Oh, splendid. Well, tell me at once, Your Grace, and I'll spread the news to the troops.
Very well. The plan is... God, I'm brilliant. You know, I surprise myself sometimes. I really do.
Yeah.
The plan is...
Yeah.
to allow the French to come within 100 yards of us, and then, and this is the completely original and brilliant part,
Yes.
then...
Your Grace! The Duke of Wellington is dead! Whoops. Alas, alas.
Without the plan, the day is lost.
Pardon me.